and decrease in the method. So there must be absolutely withdrawal of the PCP NDT Act, and entirely it should be relooked, and a re-act should be enacted. And sticking on to this PCP NDT, whether you stick it to Aadhaar, you stick it to Geo, or stick it to what, is not going to act, because though it says PCP NDT, there is nothing is talked about PC. It is only talking about PNT. Pre-conception, and what are the social determination has to be improved, how the welfare of the person has to be improved, what are the opportunities to be provided, all that there is nothing is there. And it should not be doing the policing on only on doctors. And doctors are not the culprits in this issue. And it is only the society, the concept, the mindset of the people, and the opportunity, the safety of the woman child, which is not prevailing in this country. And the woman, the father or mother is afraid to have a female child, because not only on even the financial aspect, it is more on the safety and security of the female child. And all these factors has to be improved. So this putting the blame on the doctors should be carried away, and the society should come forward in a holistic view, and all of us, as rightly said by Dr. Suresh sir, all the stakeholders, including the community, should sit together, and entirely a new dimensional PCP entity should be created, and then only it will be possible. And we should aim for the stage that hiding something is not a good thing. You expose the child. When the mother and father decided to have a child, they also should have the right to know whether it is a male or female. And that right should be given to the father and mother, and it is responsible to the government to ensure whatever the mother, male or female, when the child is born, adequate steps is there, adequate safety is there, and adequate environment is to be provided by the government. It is the responsibility of the government and society to do that. So hiding, I am totally against that. And linking Aadhaar, unless it is privacy is protected, cannot be done. And the privilege of knowing their child, this they have produced a product, and knowing the child has to be there. The priority of the parent should be there.
Thank you, sir.
My strong view is that this act has not really served its purpose. The intention was good, but it has not really served its purpose. So the first pregnancy, definitely sex revealing should not be done. In the subsequent pregnancies, the parents should have the right, if at all they want to know, they must be entitled to know the sex of the child. And if definitely if the couple has got two children of the same sex, if they want, they must be given the right to know the sex of the fetus. That's my view.
Dr. DNR sir, please, probably the final word.
Thank you. At least I could come down right now here. Very clear. An act enacted in this country has always been deterrent to the people who are using it. The same way, for 20 years, PCP Act is there. Has it changed the sex, male-female sex ratio? Then it means the law is not effective in this country. I would like to put it forth to the law students who are sitting down here. If the law has not produced a desirable result, they should have analyzed why it has happened. They have been analyzed, but they have not been able to take forward because of the NGOs of this country. She was a minister, Maneka Gandhi was the first person who said the sex should be revealed. That was a thing which initiated me and Narasimha Rao. If the sex is determined, what is the sex? It is the duty of the government to follow till the baby is delivered. And if it is going to be followed, the system in Tamil Nadu is so best. I would have to underline, the system in Tamil Nadu or South India is terribly well organized. You have a CT, you have an ultrasound machine. This is the age of SIM card and digital India. I think Narasimha Rao was a person who found it out, innovated, because Geo was following the person. Today, Income Tax Department is following every person everywhere. You have your SIM card in your ultrasound machine, you do an ultrasound, find the sex, automatically the report should go to the district authority. If it goes to the district authority with the address, the district authority should follow the lady who has been pregnant. See till it is getting delivered. That is all. It is all that simple. It will take away the PCP Act away from the medical community. There should not be a law where science is innovative, which is not being benefited to the society. You have your laparoscope. Jailal is the one person who does it, who has also been benefited by it also. You have a laparoscope, you don't want to have the abdomen open. You have 3 small holes and have a surgery, walk back to your work in 4th day, 5th day. You have the sex determined, leave it to the government to follow it up. Why are you worried about the mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, brother-in-laws, husband or whatever it is? It is the government's onus. Today, system has changed. When you are trying to put thing on the government onus, you say it is onus is on the individual to pay the income tax. And I am not paying the income tax. Enforcement Directorate and every person is going to come to my house, try to take you, put it in Tigar jail, and if can do that for income tax, why should not they do it for the child that is going to be born in this country? And why do they want to put the medical profession in such harassment?
What bank?
The number of papers and documents that you have to write and report it to the authority. Every law in the country enacted has only produced more corruption. And that corruption starts from the place where there are second and third level employees, and our own medical fraternity are sitting there who are spineless to control their corruption. If that corruption has to be weaned off, use the digital technology like how Narasimha Rao was found out, and have your ultrasound machines, report it to the authorities, follow the patient till they deliver, then it makes simple for the doctors to practice his profession, and nobody will be sitting here trying to talk why the child sex should not be determined or not. The first child or second child, don't worry, every child, determine the sex, follow the child till it is born. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There has been some division of opinion on privacy. Just to mention it, just for food for thought, we try to look up to the US system of medicine practice. So there they also have something called SSN, which is the Social Security Number, where the Americans say we are willing to share our details of A, B, C, D, E in the larger national interest. So when you look up to the American system of practice of medicine, I think this is something we can emulate also, where the general citizens do not object to the government tracking certain aspects of their geography, where they live, what they own or what they pay, what they pay in terms of tax or earn. The other thing about ultrasound machine, there's one of the advocates who was saying, there's a difference between claiming benefits and statutory needs. See, linking Aadhaar for certain benefit schemes is one thing, but if there is a statutory law to say that linking this is going to save somebody's life, because as far as judiciary is concerned, every life is sacrosanct. So if there is going to be some linking or a participation from the public and doctors to save a life, it becomes a statutory need, nothing to do with the claiming of the benefits. Then the other advocate had a question about linking all the scan machines. The thing is, because I won't blame you, because the media has hyped as though the ultrasound machine is only for the purpose of gender determination. But you would have heard here many experts have opined that ultrasound machine goes well beyond all this. In fact, gender determination is a very small aspect. And one of the faculty here just said it could even be linked to an app in the mobile phone. So there is as I said, there's an analogy I try to draw. A person who tries to commit suicide using a rope to hang himself. Initially you can grab the rope and save him. But if you are going to go after all the ropes in the country, the person who wants to commit suicide will choose other methods. So which is what is happening now, because ultrasound machine is used in anesthesia. It's also used in veterinary science. Even animals, when they treat animals, they use ultrasound machine. There have been decoy operations where they found patients are going to veterinary hospital and finding out the gender. It has been proven. And the government is declaring awards for information, like 2 lakhs, 1 lakh and so on in the north. So why don't we use those resources to benefit the girl child after birth? We are trying to use our resources, your time and energy to scan so many centers, inspect so many centers. So